be mean to you, right? From camera?
You're always fucking mean to me. You've always been mean to me.
Alright.
I need to remind you that one time.
Nobody's looking at him like kick his little.
Do you remember that one time?
One time in back camp?
And fucking during COVID, during the pandemic,
Yeah.
that one conversation we had.
I know.
And
You
you
mean when I
said,
said,
do you know how to count to 4?
oh, you don't know how to count 4, bro. You can't come to
Whoa!
the studio. Which
Bobo.
Me too. We had this big old wooden giraffe up in the studio, the live room.
Mm-hmm.
I had glasses on him and a hat on him, called him Bobo. I think actually Jeff named him Bobo.
It became the impromptu like studio mascot. Every time an artist would go in there to record in the live room, we had to like pay respects to Bobo. And there's actually a video on my YouTube channel of me praying next to Bobo, praying that Pro Tools doesn't crash and that everything goes, according to plan.
Sure. So this one, a baby Yoda will just have him up in the little corner, so he's floating around, you know what I'm saying? Baby Yoda.
Just put the Mandalorian in there.
Yeah. Once we get it in there.
Stand tall, right?
No, life gets better. The reds that you wouldn't sell.
You're cheap, bro.
I tried to get him to sell me that stack of Focusrites right there for $100. Just a whole stack, just $100.
Everything is $100, bro.
Everything's $100.
Everything is $100 for that dude. I'm gonna buy that mic for you. I can buy it for me for $100.
Be like,
Yeah, C4, he needs a
Speaking of-
sponsorship, man. This dude's trash can.
this dude's trash.
Nothing but C4
I
can.
need to sponsor C4 in there. Dude, I need to like get a.
The song I'm working on today is called Life Gets Better. It's actually the song from the previous vlog that I posted with Raymore, formerly known as J-Ray. What ended up happening was I listened to that song back, right? I listened to the original mix of it, and I was a little bit off time. You know what I mean? I was a little bit off time, and I didn't get the flows right. Like I didn't sit in the pocket the way I wanted to. So I decided to come back here and re-record it and see what happens. It feels like home. Parisi told me that Parisi showed me the floor plan when this place first started, where they started like planning this place, and he wanted to make it as much like the old building as humanly possible because he likes the way that it's set up and like the drum room is where the drum room's at, the iso booths where the iso booth's at. And like, you can control the channels and everything. He said he wanted to make it as much of a carbon copy as he could, and he did. With like 20 years experience, he's like laughing at me in the comments right now, like, you're doing it wrong! What the hell's wrong with you? He's probably out of his house somewhere in like West Virginia or some like obscure place like that, like totally laughing at this, like, that kid don't deserve that studio, what's he doing? Like, this is all, like, being a rapper is all I've wanted to do since I was 14 years old. Like, I got into rap music in like the 2000s, and I was living off of White Lane here in Bakersfield, and I was like 8 or 9 years old, and this kid who was babysitting me, who was only like 16 at the time, would come over and babysit me while my parents were at work or they were out, and he'd listen to the Insane Clown Posse and he'd listen to like the Marshall Mathers LP and the Slim Shady LP. And I thought he was the coolest kid on the face of planet Earth, right? Because he was 16, you know, and like when you're younger, you want to be with the older kids and stuff like that. So I would mimic what he was doing. Like he was singing along to Eminem and ICP, and I would mimic that because I thought that was cool, and I thought that's what cool kids did. Does that make sense? And just like that planted the seeds for me wanting to become a rapper, because I started studying rap music and like different artist backstories, you know, like Eminem's from Detroit, 50 Cent's from Queens, you know, stuff like that. And the one thing I noticed was that like they all had a story to tell. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, I didn't grow up in the projects, I didn't eat government cheese, but I have a story. You know, I was bullied, I was picked on, I was born 6 weeks prematurely. Why can't I do that? Who's to say I can't do that? You know what I mean? And I'm clinging to life, nothing I do seems right. Tears cloud my eyesight, I'm in an endless fight. Stuck right or wrong, try hard to be strong. My patience is long gone, feel like I don't belong. I feel like the biggest joke, going against the grain. To just a deep pain, it causes a huge strain. Around my neck like a chain, devil's out there lurking. Deep down I'm hurting, death and I are flirting. Don't feel very deserving. C4, if you're watching this, feel free to sponsor Summit Recording Studios. 1,000 pounds of stress, way heavy on my chest. I'm trying my best, but there's nothing left. Reaching my rope, I don't know how to cope. Darkness, there's no hope. Feel like the biggest joke, going against the grain. There's just a deep pain, it causes a huge strain. Around my neck like a chain. Devil's out there lurking, deep down. Can you name the first one? I'm clinging to life, nothing I do seems right. Tears on my eyesight, I'm in an endless fight. Something right or wrong, try hard to be strong. My patience is long gone, feel like I don't belong. Grandma passed, I find it hard to laugh. Can't even crack a smile, the world's dark and involved. Feel like I'm on trial, been that way for a while. It's all peaceful. You know, if he didn't move to Europe, none of this bad stuff would have happened. Lost inside my mind, I cope with these rhymes. The stars seem to align before I run out of time. Are you saying I get like a quarter note? Yeah, why don't you push it back and close it? I know some of them. I know some of them. Fighting through depression, interest my imperfection, everything that's a question. Inside a recording session, feel the immense pressure. Each song has to be better. My cancer, 10 years chasing pain. It consumed my whole brain. Not that much to gain, but all I know is pain. Searching for my purpose in lines of these verses. Trying too hard to be perfect. I'm lost in the surface. Will my turmoil truly cease? Here's it backwards, where's it backwards?
We have an extra one up there in case one of us forgets.
Just another step in trying to get better. Each song that I do, I look at as like a puzzle, right? Which syllables can I fit where? Which syllables can I fit where? Which syllables fit? Like, where in the beat can I place this syllable or that syllable? It's all like a big puzzle. I try to be the best rapper I can be. I might not be the most lyrical. I might not be MF Doom or something like that, or Nas, but I can hold my own. I feel like I'm tears. Trying to memorize one verse. Cost, my dreams can't be lost. See my name embossed. The ring my hat was tossed. Running in like Microsoft. I have the game unlocked. I come out on top. My life is the backdrop. Hours of dedication. Even the radio station. Try hard to make it. The street gets shaky. Promise I won't break it. I silence the noise with these musical toys. I know how to keep my poise. For the boys and girls. Up to the as a role model. My hand on the throttle. My progress is audible. My message in the bottle. My dreams come at a cost. My dreams can't be lost. See my name embossed. The ring my hat was tossed. Run the network, mind the boots is on court. Knew I couldn't afford. Stamped in my passport. On tour for half the year. Different cities, the fans cheer. Sing along and rock my gear. Feel I unlocked a new tier.
Oh man, I sound like chipmunks.
Yeah, there you go. They're famous.
I don't know if I want to be that famous.
Is it music on 3 and 4?
Yeah, 3 and 4. Is it not working?
No. I got the 2 vocals.
2 vocals with 3 and 4? Let me see if I pre-created it.
No, the 2 vocals are 1 and 2. Nothing on 3 and 4. There it is.
I can't believe this place is finally done. I want to say close to 2 years. 2 to 3 years between the planning and the securing the building and all that stuff. It took like 2 years. And now that it's finally done, the wood's put up, and the windows are put up, and the mics are hooked up. It's a surreal feeling. And I'm like in my head, I'm visualizing a bunch of people in a locker room spraying champagne on each other. It's like to set a goal and then encounter some speed bumps on the road to that goal makes achieving that goal that much better. You know what I mean?